Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 commencement of Allen College. The commencement procession, the Chancellor, and the platform party. Representatives of the faculty of Allen College. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the graduating class of 2017? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem. After the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation.
Distinguished platform guests, trustees, members of the administration, faculty and staff, graduates of the class of 2017, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you welcome to the commencement exercises of Allen College, which will now be in order. Please remain standing for the invocation.
Let us pray. Dear God, in the midst of a world that knows brokenness and hatred, despair, and fear, we give you thanks for this day to celebrate healing, love, hope, and trust. We are grateful that you have called these students to be your agents, your presence in the lives of your children. Thank you for the families and friends who have been supportive, for the generous donors who create opportunity, to a faculty and staff and administration committed to excellence, so committed to your healing power that they have dedicated their whole lives to this ministry. And now we ask that you bless this celebration, that we may know of your goodness and your presence. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please be seated. Well, it's a little warm today, but the alternative is worse. Welcome, spring. On behalf of the Allen College Board of Trustees and Allen College's administrators, our faculty, and our students, we welcome you, the graduates of the class of 2017, to Allen College's spring 2017 commencement. The special graduation is for you, the class of 2017, and for your families and friends who have supported you throughout your time at Allen College. As Chancellor of Allen College, I would like to tell all of our graduates how very proud we are of each one of you. You have been provided with the surroundings and the human, the material, the financial, the intellectual, and the spiritual resources to be successful. Now you have gained the knowledge and the experience to go forth and improve the health of those you serve. Commencement marks both a completion and a beginning as you commence your lives after Allen. But commencement is not really a goodbye. Rather, it is the beginning of a new kind of connection to Allen College, where relationships are at the core of everything that we do. With this new beginning, you will be joining an illustrious group of Allen College graduates. Now, some of you have pursued your studies full-time, while others of you have reached this moment today by a much longer route, balancing work and family responsibilities with your studies. But by whatever route you may have taken, you are now, and for all the years to come, one of ours, a graduate of Allen College. We hope that you will always have a special place in your heart for your alma mater. Please know that you can always return for friendship, renewal, and yes, even further education. As Allen College graduates, you hold a special place in our global community. Among our world's population of more than 7 billion, only 7% of that population holds a college degree. And in the United States, only about 1/3 of our population has a 4-year degree. 80% of the world's population live on less than $10 a day. Almost half of the world, over 3 billion people, live on less than $2.50 a day. And of these, more than 1 billion live in what is called extreme poverty, less than $1.25 a day. Children who are born in the world's poorest nations have a 1 in 6 chance of dying before their 5th birthday. But if that child is born to a mother who can read, just read, they are 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. Education is very, very important to our world. As Americans, we all have much to be thankful for. America has never been greater, certainly much greater than when I attended my own commencement, I dare say, almost half a century ago. We enjoy a high standard of living in America in comparison to most of the other nations of the world. And despite restrictions, the United States still has the largest immigrant population among all countries in the world. Ours is the most diverse and inclusive culture on earth. And America remains the land of opportunity. There are few restrictions and almost unlimited possibilities. Our nation has the vast majority of the world's best universities, and, at least partially as a result of those universities, the greatest number of Nobel Prize laureates in the entire world. So from these few examples I've shared with you, it's apparent that we all have much to be thankful for in comparison to the rest of the world. Now, I don't need to tell you that our nation is not perfect. Exactly 1 year ago, May 5th, Roosevelt University professor Charles Madigan remarked in the Chicago Tribune, "We live in the greatest nation on earth because we are so well aware of the flaws that define us. Even in the face of frustration, we work to fix them." I hope when you come back to Allen College 25 years from now and reflect on what you have done with your talent and your energy to make our nation and the world a better place, you will judge yourselves not only on your professional accomplishments alone, and I'm sure they will be many, but also what you have contributed to your communities and how you have made the world a better place for all of us. The world is more interconnected than ever before, and it's becoming more connected every day. Building walls will never change that. To paraphrase President John F. Kennedy, we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. So I offer my very best wishes to all of our graduates today. You've worked hard, You've succeeded, and of course, now you should celebrate. Congratulations to each of you. It's now my pleasure to introduce those who join me on the platform. I will ask them to stand as I introduce them and to remain standing until all are introduced. Please hold your applause until I've introduced the entire platform party. Starting on my left, Dee Van Deventer, our commencement speaker. Reverend Dr. Steve Ulstead, Chair of the Allen College Board of Trustees and a member of Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Dr. Linda Allen, member of the Allen College Board of Trustees. Dr. Jeffrey Crandall, member of the Allen College Board of Trustees. Beth Hanson, member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Joanne Headington. Dr. Headington is a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Pamela Delagardelle, President and CEO of Unity Point Health Waterloo and a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Dr. Jared Seliger, Associate Chancellor and Director of the Nuclear Medicine Technology Program. Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. Dr. Peggy Furch, Dean of the School of Health Sciences. Dr. Kendra Williams-Perez, Dean of the School of Nursing. And Teresa Anderson, Assistant Professor and Faculty Marshal. Please join me in recognizing our distinguished platform party. Now it's my pleasure to acknowledge the faculty and the staff of Allen College. The faculty and staff have been instrumental in assisting you to get to this point in your education. They have pushed you to explore new ideas, expand your minds, and fulfill your potential. In addition, the staff members of this institution take great pride in their work and in creating the best learning environment for all of our students. Would those individuals please stand so that we can recognize you, and I ask that you join me in expressing our gratitude for the talented and dedicated faculty members and staff who have made this educational experience possible. Please stand. Thank you. At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge alumni who have previously graduated from Allen College, and we have some today who will be graduating a second, maybe even a third time, but at least a second time. So, with those alums who are in the audience, please stand so that we can recognize you as well. I am now pleased to introduce Ms. Pamela Delagardelle, the President and CEO of Unity Point Health Waterloo, and a member of the Allen Health System Board of Directors and member of the Allen College Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings from Allen College and Unity Point Health today.
Thank you, Dr. Durham. On behalf of the Unity Point Health Allen Board and the Allen College Board, I congratulate you on this special day and life accomplishment. I have a deep appreciation for what it takes to get you to this day, your graduation. I understand all-nighters, final exams, and tuition bills. You see, I've been where you are today. I am a daughter. I know what it meant to my parents and family to watch me struggle, study, and strive to get through college. I know what an important source they were to me, and I also know how proud they were to watch me graduate. I'm a mother. I now watch my daughters and their classmates study, read, memorize, and burn the midnight oil. Some days there's laughter, other days, tears. They know that their dad and I will always be there for them. Your families feel the same way. This is what families do. We are here for one another. I'm also a nurse, a healthcare provider. I'm part of a large sorority and a growing fraternity of people who are there for patients at their best and at their worst. We help bring people into this world, and we comfort them as they leave it. In between, nurses, radiographers, lab techs, and caregivers of all varieties perform countless roles and tasks, but one fundamental service. We care for others with the same love and compassion we would want for our own mother, father, husband, child, or family. I'm here in another capacity this afternoon. I'm here to congratulate you on behalf of all of us at Unity Point Health Waterloo and across our growing system. You are graduating into professions that will change more in the next 10 years than they have in the last 100. Change in healthcare is moving faster than most of us can understand, but come what may, this will not change. Great care will always depend on people with the drive, the skills, and the compassion to provide it. Be those people. Work and strive and reach beyond your grasp. You will seldom go wrong by trying to do the right thing, even when you're not sure how to do it. We have given you the skills to succeed. Finding the heart and the courage to make it happen is up to you. The fact that you are here today gives me every assurance that you will do just fine. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Pam. Now I'm very pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Dee Van Deventer. After many years of service to our community and success as a business entrepreneur and leader, Dee has recently retired as the Chief Development Officer of Unity Point Health Allen Foundation, where she led the capital campaign that is currently underway to raise funds for our health system and for Allen College. Thanks to Dee's leadership and her energy and her experience, we have already raised more than half of the funds in this campaign goal. Information about Dee's background, and it's extensive, and her many accomplishments can be found in the commencement program. Won't you please join me in welcoming our distinguished commencement speaker, Dee Van Deventer.
Chancellor Durham, distinguished members of the platform, faculty, honored graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that kind introduction, Dr. Durham. What a privilege it is to dust off this old cap and gown and share with you all some insights I've learned over the years about service. After retiring in early February, I told my family that I wasn't going to say yes to anything for at least a year. When I told my daughter I had accepted the offer to speak today, she said, "Mom, it hasn't even been a week." I guess I have a little trouble saying no. But I couldn't say no to the opportunity to share this platform with notable people like Pam Delagardelle and Jerry Durham. True leaders and visionaries, Pam heading up the best healthcare organization in the Cedar Valley, surrounding counties, and now Marshalltown. I do admit I'm a bit biased. And Jerry heading up a college that supplies our community with healthcare employees. We would truly be in a world of hurt if it wasn't for Allen College. So today is a joyous day, especially for all of you waiting to turn your tassel. Today is the day you enter or expand your career in the noble profession of healthcare or healthcare education. You did it. And I'm so pleased you took the time to pause and celebrate your accomplishments, because it's always good after traveling down a long road to sit on the porch, drink a tall, icy lemonade or the beverage of your choice, and reflect on each step taken, letting the pride swell in your chest on up to your face, and with a wide, toothy grin, say, "I did it." But you didn't do it alone, and you recognize that. Family, friends, professors, classmates traveled down that long road with you. So today is about them as much as it is about your own achievement. So you ask yourself, was it worth the sacrifice? And I often ask myself the same question studying for my master's degree at the age of 40, or a few years later when I opened my business. Missed school events for the kids, dinners, or time away from friends. My husband was a saint, and I was really lucky in that regard. So looking back, was it worth it? Absolutely. For anything you do to improve yourselves improves and inspires others around you. At times you may have felt alone, but there were those watching, thinking, why not me? You did it. Now the really hard work begins. The life and death scenarios that will play out the rest of your healthcare career are now real. You've left behind the comfort of textbooks and simulation labs. But just like during these years of study, you will not be alone. Colleagues, past and present, will be there to help you through your difficult times, through your learning curves. I've observed over the span in my career that the rookies who ask for help are the ones years later who are most successful. They were sponges, soaking up knowledge, unafraid to ask for help, confident in knowing what they knew and secure in knowing what they didn't know. They are now the ones there for the next class of newbies. And patients will be pretty understanding of you because we were all new to a job or fresh out of school at one time or another. And this is where recognizing that you are not just about healthcare, but equally about service, that will set you apart from those who don't. So I'd like to share with you a few lessons I've learned over the years about serving others. First, if you remember you're not treating a patient, but a mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or son or daughter, that will help you through those long and stressful days. A gentle hold of a hand, a warm smile, how are you doing this morning? And then really listening to what the answer is sometimes the best medicine and education you can provide. I had a chance to work with Patch Adams and his Gesundheit Institute. And if you haven't seen the movie where Patch was played by Robin Williams, it's a good rent. The movie should be required of all health science majors. Patch believes that laughter, joy, and creativity are an integral part of the healing process, serving up medicine both as a clinician and a humanist. There's a reason why Disney calls customers guests. It's that mindset of service that puts them at the pinnacle of great companies and great employees. Disney, you say? I'm entering the healthcare field. But are you? You may be graduating in health science, but you really will be working in the service sector. You are here to serve, to take all the knowledge you've acquired and will acquire, to not only do your job, but to make someone's day just a bit brighter by going that extra mile. And in return, your day, I guarantee, will be brighter. Serving others is easy when you recognize the impact you'll make on others as well as yourself. And such was the case when I worked at the University of Northern Iowa Foundation. A man had accompanied his wife to visit her family in Cedar Falls. Well, he got a bit restless, and so following his interest in science, he wandered over to the UNI campus to visit the science building. As he walked about, a professor sitting in his office noticed the man. So he stopped what he was doing, got up out of his chair, and asked the man if he needed help. The man explained why he was there and was just curious to see what was in the building, so the professor offered to show him around, and thus began a long and wonderful friendship. Now, when this man died years later, remember, a man who never lived in Cedar Falls, never went to college at UNI, he had given more than $800,000 to the university. Now think of the impact that $800,000 made. More students were able to go to college. Labs were better equipped. Others were inspired to give. And this all happened because that professor, busy as he may have been, got up out of his chair and offered his service. Now, I've spent a large part of my working years involved in philanthropy. A large word, simply put, is the love of humanity. Tangibly, it's the giving of money to make a difference, just like in the story I shared with you. The joy of giving boils down to the sense of caring, nourishing, developing, and enhancing what it means to be human. And when you give, you exercise that attitude of gratitude. Now, I've worked with donors around the country as they've exercised their attitude of gratitude for organizations most important to them. They would share with me that the realization that the more they gave, the more they seemed to give back. It's a common thread that binds donors together. And it doesn't matter if their gift was large or small. So it may seem kind of odd preaching this practice to you who have just invested heavily in your education. But it doesn't matter how much you give, just give. Exercise your attitude of gratitude to causes that matter to you. Giving really does feel good, and studies have actually shown that the act of giving creates the same endorphin-like reaction in the brain, such as athletes experience. So now that you've graduated and have all the time in your hands, right? I'd really recommend a short read called The Power of Nice by ad execs Linda Kaplan-Thaler and Robin Koval. And don't be thrown by the subtitle, How to Conquer the Business World with Knowledge, with Kindness, because it's really how to conquer the world with kindness. And we could all use a little more kindness in the world today. They write, quote, "If you take anything away from this book, we hope it's a realization that there is untapped potential even in the smallest good deed, and that it can have a multiplier effect strong enough to change the world. Yes, a random act of kindness can help you become wealthier, healthier, and wise, but most of all, it will make you happier. And after all, isn't that the real power of nice?" The authors believe that the more you empathize with people, the better you can serve them. And I believe we should all be required to be a waiter or a waitress or an airline ticket gate agent or a healthcare worker. As a result of those experiences, wouldn't you agree, we'd all be kinder and nicer people. I've worked my entire career in the service industry, and some not identified as traditional in the service sector: education, finance, fundraising, advertising. And my personal mission statement of having fun while doing well has served me well. And whenever someone would ask me how many hours a week I worked, I'd always say 0, because when you love what you do, it's not work. And I wish for you the same in your journey over the next many years. So in those years ahead, seek your passion. What you do next might not be that yet, but everything you do is a building block towards discovering what you love most. My mom taught me when a door shuts, a window opens, and it's always been true. Now, sometimes I had to wait a bit to understand, but it always found its way to true. So as you travel down your road ahead, get up out of your chair. Exercise that attitude of gratitude. Be nice and seek your passion. You never know who's watching and how you and your thoughts and actions will impact others, just as others have impacted you. But don't worry about that today. Today is meant for celebrating. You did it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dee, for your inspirational remarks. And we'll have a few things to say about gratitude a bit later in our ceremony. We will now proceed to the recognition of honors and the awarding of degrees. Vice Chancellor Kramer.
Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed that some of our undergraduate candidates today are wearing a gold cord. This cord indicates that these graduating students have achieved in the course of their studies at Allen College an overall grade point average of at least 3.5 on a scale where 4 would be all A's. This achievement indicates both a superior level of ability and a high dedication to scholarship, and Allen College is proud to recognize these candidates at this time. As I read their names, I ask that they rise and remain standing until all have been recognized, and I suggest that applause be withheld until all have been introduced. Summa cum laude, which is 3.9 or above, Lauren Becker, Jessica Brame, Sarah Bremeyer, Nicholas Berger, Lauren Calhoun, Teresa Cahan, Rachel Coleman, Taylor Combs, Leah Gates, Valerie Henson, McKenna Hotop, Kyle Johnson, Jacqueline Johnson, Catherine Johnson, Hannah Jones, Jody Knox, Anetta Krukow, Elisa Neary, Rachel Orvis, Rachel Riesenberg, Jennifer Spear, and Elizabeth Thompson. Magna cum laude is 3.71 to 3.89. Shayla Apple, Caitlin Collins, Alexis Davis, Jasmine Dobol, Emily Dolan, Vilmina Dubinovic, Madison Ely, Elisa Hartley, Hannah Hodgen, Nicole Large, McKenna Libbach, Caitlin Mason, Jody Rasmussen, Sonia Rodriguez Ochez, Angela Serlato, Hannah Stillwell, Judy Bathier, and Rachel Weigel. And then cum laude is 3.5 to 3.7. Kylie Carmichael, Michelle Christians, Callie Klubine, Morgan Corwin, Chelsea Ernest, Courtney Foster, Cora Glazner, Morgan Granger, Danielle Luring, Bobby Moeller, Emily Murphy, Morgan Neary, Shelley Polson, Christine Reese, Alexandria Reese, Everett Roberts, Joanna Robel, Sydney Schmedeke, Katrina Sint, Stacy Stoner, Caitlin Veldheisen, Emily Wilson, and Madison Zahn. Please join me in congratulating these exemplary students. Some of our candidates are wearing colored cords. The lavender cord worn by some of our nursing candidates signifies membership in Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society. Students are eligible for membership by demonstrating superior scholastic achievement, academic integrity, professional leadership potential, and/or marked achievement in the field of nursing. Some of our nursing candidates are also wearing a blue cord. This cord signifies completion of the honors program at Allen College. The college's honors program is limited to students enrolled in the 5-semester Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Selection of honors students may be competitive as the college limits the number of students who can participate in the program to 20% of the class. The students selected to participate in the honors program complete a faculty-supervised, service-based community project during their final 3 semesters of study. These honors students graduating today have partnered with a variety of community agencies to develop and implement their projects to better serve our community. And some of our students are wearing other colored cords that reflect participation in various student organizations. It is an honor to recognize these special graduates, so would those graduates wearing colored cords please rise and be recognized at this time. The nursing faculty of Allen College select the graduate who best incorporates the values and beliefs of the mission and philosophy of Allen College in his or her professional and personal life. This award has been named in recognition of the first Chancellor of Allen College, Dr. Jane Hassick, for her visionary leadership in the establishment of the college. The 2017 recipient of the Jane E. Hassick Excellence in Nursing Award is Hannah Hodgen. Selection of the Allen College Service Award is made by the Allen College faculty. The Allen College faculty nominate a student who has provided outstanding service to the college, is an ambassador in the community, and demonstrated a strong commitment to the core values espoused in the college philosophy. The recipient of the 2017 Allen College Service Award is Alexis Davis for the Associate of Science in Radiography program. And Emily Murphy for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the behalf of Health Sciences faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Associate of Science in Radiography. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Associate of Science in Radiography with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. You may move your tassels.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the Health Sciences faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. You may move your tassels.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College, and as an unknown wag is reported to have said, the tassel was worth the hassle.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the graduate faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing or postgraduate certificate. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
And would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you as appropriate and as qualified the degree of Master of Science in Nursing or the postgraduate certificate in nursing with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. You may move your tassels. Congratulations.
Chancellor Durham, on behalf of the graduate faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you as appropriate and as qualified the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce those who will assist me in presenting diplomas and pins and in giving congratulations. Dr. Jared Seliger, Associate Chancellor, will read the graduates' names. Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, will assist me in presenting the diplomas. Dr. Peggy Furch and Dr. Kendra Williams-Perez will present program pins to the graduates, signifying successful completion of their program.
Shayla Apple. Nicole Ashley Bechtold. Callie Klubine. Taylor Combs. Alexis Davis. Emily Dolan. Madison Ely. Hannah Jones. Annetta Kruko. McKenna Lebeck. Rachel Riesenberg. Alex Reese. Megan Jean Shaner. Jennifer Catherine Spear. Emily Wilson. Rachel Coleman. Valerie Henson. Sydney Schmadke. Sohaila Yassin. Hebo Ahmed. Mackenzie Bowman. Michelle Beetleston. Lauren Becker. Renee Bender. Jessica Brame. Sarah Bremeyer. Lauren Calhoun. Kylie Carmichael. Michelle Lynn Christians. Caitlin Nicole Collins. Morgan Corwin. Beth Courtney. Abigail Delagardelle. Annie Delagardelle. Emily Dinsdale. Jasmine J. Doble. Chelsea Jane Ernst. Brianna Farley. Megan Formanek. Leah Michelle Gates. Maria Giraskova. Cora Lynn Glazer. Sandra Gonzalez Rodriguez. Morgan Patricia Granger. Alyssa Marie Hartley. Hannah Catherine Hojan. McKenna Christine Hotop. Anna Christine J. Laura Junko. Nicole Large. Rachel Ann Lynch. Caitlin Mason. Bobby Joe Moeller. Emily Murphy. Morgan Ann Neary. Allison Petersburg. Heather Praska. Jody Rasmussen. Christine Reese. Johanna Rubel. Angela Salato. Cody Shedd. Katrina Sint. Hannah Elizabeth Smith. Victoria Sparkman. Hannah Michelle Stillwell. Liz Thompson. Alexandra Toshich. Judy Lynn Vautier. Caitlin Veldhuizen. Rachel Weigel. Abby Ann Wilkins. Madison Lee Zahn. Laura Armstrong. Kirsten Brainerd. Juanita Bucks. Nikayla Giesman. Tamara Graves. Sane Guan. Whitney Hankin. Matthew J. Hines. Shrill Ann Hogue. Mary Knutson. Rachel Krager. Shannon K. Lindley. Megan Jo Lukes. Jody McElliott. Jordan Lee Myers. Megan Miller. Brianne Orr. Emily Perot. Sean Thomas Plunkett. Carrie Potter. Linda D. Ream. Tina J. Reed. Angie Schmitz. Morgan Schoep. Erica Shanae Smith. Stephanie Rose Smith. Deanna Lynn Van Beesen. Deidre Ann Veach. Jennifer Vout. The hooding of graduates of the Doctor of Nurse Practice program is a special recognition ceremony for doctoral degree candidates. A faculty member places the doctoral hood over the head of the graduate, signifying her or his succession in completing the program. Michelle Friedman. Congratulations, Dr. Freeman. Ann Patan. Congratulations, Dr. Patan.
It is now my pleasure to introduce two of our new graduates, Lauren Calhoun, who is a member of the graduating class from the School of Nursing, and Taylor Combs, a member of the graduating class of the School of Health Sciences, who will present remarks on behalf of the 2017 graduates.
Hello, everybody. I forgot my speech at home. So I have it on my iPad, so give me just a second. Okay, so first off, I'd like to thank Allen College and Unity Point Health for partnering together to provide me and other students just like me the opportunity to advance our nursing degrees through the RN to BSN program. Without the tuition assistance program and their partnership, I would not be standing here today with my bachelor's degree in nursing. I would also like to thank all of the professors and the instructors at Allen College for their support and understanding throughout our programs. Nursing school is not easy, and there are often bumps along the way. Finally, I would like to thank all the friends and family that are here to celebrate with us and celebrate our accomplishments, and for the support you've given us as we pursued our passions. I want to especially thank my fiance, Steven, as he's been my biggest supporter in pursuing my nursing degree. He's always said the same thing when I ask him, what should I do? Should I go on for my bachelor's? Should I go on for my master's? And he always tells me that he wants me to do what makes me happy. Without his support, I simply could not have succeeded. I've been a nurse for almost 5 years and spent the last 3 in the ICU in Des Moines. I often get the comment from friends and family, I could never do what you nurses do. And this comment always surprises me because I'm extremely proud to do what I do. For those of us who have been working in the healthcare field for a while, going back to school may have been a difficult decision. I remember thinking to myself, going back to nursing school means that I willingly accept 2 more years of what some of us would say is self-inflicted torture. To those of you who, like myself, worked while going to school, full-time or part-time, I applaud you and the efforts you have made to be sitting where you are today, because I have felt your pain. To the new graduates who have yet to begin their journey in the nursing profession, you are about to experience one of the most rewarding professions that there is. My advice to you is to remember that nursing is not always glamorous, and it's often extremely difficult to stand up for yourself and for your patients. Nursing can be stressful and push you to your mental limits and be one of the most aggravating things you ever do. You may even ask yourself, why do I do this? And then a patient gives you a weak smile, takes your hand, and says thank you. In that moment, all the negative feelings fade, and our heart warms, and the feelings are replaced with everything that nursing embodies: human dignity, compassion, dedication, integrity, stewardship, leadership, and excellence. We as nurses will make an impact every single day in the lives of people in our community. We need to realize that we are the voice of the voiceless. We are the advocate for those who cannot advocate for themselves. We are the helping hands for the people in our community, and we should realize that even by helping one person, we're making a difference, and we will make the world a better place, one patient at a time. The nursing field offers so many different opportunities for professional growth, continued education, and diversity in nursing care. No matter what your passion is in nursing, I encourage you to pursue it relentlessly. In times of doubt, remember you have an entire community of nurses to support you. I am proud to be a nurse, and I'm honored to be in the presence of this group of healthcare providers who, like me, are proud of what they do. Congratulations to you all, and give yourselves and nurses and healthcare providers everywhere a round of applause.
Good afternoon. I would like to start off my speech by thanking all of the family, friends, and faculty for being here and for supporting all of the students here today. If it weren't for your support, guidance, and encouragement, none of this would have been possible. You were all there when we were stressed to the point of tears, through the difficult times and our proud moments. I would like to thank you all for coaxing us along and encouraging us to keep going and to pursue our goals and do our best. Another group of people I and my fellow class would like to thank is our teachers and clinical instructors for teaching us how to be the professionals that we are today, for sharing wisdom that you have gathered through your experiences that we have yet to have. I know we were all nervous and scared when we first started off and ventured to our first clinical sites, thinking we were way beyond our limits, having just barely begun to learn all that we know now. I remember freaking out the night before my first clinical day. The drive up was nerve-wracking, and I thought I would make many mistakes and forget what I had learned, which at the time wasn't that much. I think I just learned how to do a chest x-ray, which most of my class now could do in their sleep. Let's see. Looking back, it seems silly how scared we were to do things like a simple x-ray or routine exam. It is truly a testament to our schooling that we are now all confident and eager to begin our next step in our journeys. Over these few years, I know not every day was our best and we all made mistakes, but that is just part of the process. We will always be learning and making mistakes. No one is perfect, and mistakes are often there to help us learn and correct our erroneous practices and ultimately make us a better healthcare professional. It has taken a lot of work from all of us to get to this point, and considering how much work we have all put in, I'd like to acknowledge all of the work and dedication my health science peers put into their time at Allen. I'm tremendously grateful to have gone through all of this with you. I know for me it makes it easier to know that you aren't going through this process alone. I'm so glad that a few short years ago, all of us decided to embark on a similar journey. We all sat down and filled applications to Allen, and obviously we were accepted because here we are today, dressed in our caps and gowns. So now we can take a collective sigh of relief and say that we've made it. We've endured hours of homework, studying, lectures, and clinical on top of work while making time for family, friends, and things that we enjoy doing, and it was all worth it. We can start the careers we've been waiting to begin. It has been a lifetime building up to this moment, but now it's our time to make a difference and help people with all the knowledge we've gained at Allen and are going to continue gaining over the years. For some, this is not the end of their educational journey, but a stepping stone onto what they truly want to do. I know all of us are going to rock at whatever it is we decide to do in life. It's going to be strange starting separate journeys and not seeing everyone in class. Some of us will move away and hopefully keep in touch. Others will stick around or go out and get more degrees. In retrospect, we only spent a short time of a lifetime together, but I know during this time we all made lifelong friendships and memories. We shared what many refer to as the best time of our lives together, even though sometimes we wouldn't have said that. I'm proud of everyone here, including myself, for what we've accomplished. I'm glad we all get to call ourselves Allen College graduates today and take it easy for a few days or weeks before we prepare to take boards, go to work, or think about what we need to do to take our next educational step. We've experienced a lot and we've learned a lot, and now I have nothing left to say except congratulations to the 2017 class of Allen College Health Science. You guys earned it.
Thank you, Lauren and Taylor. It's a tradition at commencement ceremonies that the Chancellor offers words of hope to our new graduates. So I'd like to share my parting hope for you today, which happens coincidentally to be a follow-up of the remarks that our speaker, Dee Vandevenner, made. I hope that you have learned the importance of gratitude and saying thank you for all you have received and that you're going to receive throughout your lives. You should say thank you today to everyone who made this day possible for you, to your parents and family who supported you, to your friends who have shaped your lives, to your teachers who have taught you, and to the God whose providence has led to this day. Silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone. As American author William Arthur Ward wrote, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So today we are going to practice the art of gratitude. I would like to ask the parents, the spouses, the family members, scholarship donors, and friends of our graduates if they would please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for all the support that you have given to our graduates to get them to this point in their lives in this church today. Would you please rise? Thank you so much for supporting our graduates. You have made a difference in their lives, just as they are going to make the difference, many differences, in thousands of people's lives during their careers. Now I'd like to ask if our graduates would stand and face the audience so that we may acknowledge and recognize you for your wonderful accomplishments. Would you stand? Face the audience. Once again, congratulations. Now it's my pleasure to have the Allen College Chorus come forward to sing Why We Sing, directed by Joe Capoccioni and accompanied by Patty Weiss. As you'll soon see, we wear many hats in a small college like Allen College. The second selection is the Allen College Hymn, which can be found on the inside back cover of the program. The graduating students and audience are invited to join the chorus in singing the Allen College Hymn. We are about to complete the 2017 commencement exercises of Allen College. Following the benediction, the platform party and faculty will be escorted out, followed by our graduates. We ask that you remain seated until the platform party and graduates have recessed. Bishop Steve Olsted will now give the benediction.
Almighty God, keep you in his light and love and truth, now and forevermore. Amen.